Tougas family farm was bought by Maurice and Phyllis Tougas over 25 years ago. Their 3 children, Andre, Nicole, and April, all followed in their parents' footsteps, and they are all currently employed at the farm. Nicole can almost always be found in the kitchen, April happily helps the customers, and Andre manages and can be seen everywhere on the farm.
My parents moved here in 1981. They bought the home farm, which was 58 acres. In 1981, I was just 6 months old at the time, and we've added 2 other farms since then. Now we're 120 acres.
Fall is the most exciting season on the farm, with a number of different activities, not just for kids, for adults too.
We have the barnyard animals. They can feed the animals. We have goats, sheep, an alpaca, pig, chickens. We have the playground that they're welcome to use and burn out some energy while they're here. Picnic area, wagon rides, apple picking, pumpkin picking. It's a full day activity for a family.
Apple picking and fall always seem to go together, and the juicy red fruit actually starts to grow in the spring.
Early May, the flowers start to open up, so the flowers are where the apples grow. They get pollinated in May, usually around the 8th or so, and then the fruit starts to swell from the base of the flower, and they grow all through the summer until harvest time now. We don't want to break these off. This is called the spur, and do you see right there? That's the fruit bud for next year. That's where our apples are going to come from next year. That little pointy spur, that's a flower bud, fruit bud. So we don't want to break those off.
The choices are endless for whatever type of apple you may want.
We grow over 30 varieties, distinct different varieties. If you included all the different strains of Max and Cortlands and the others, it would be probably close to 50.
Each apple has a different size, flavor, and color.
Every customer that comes out, we explain what varieties we're picking and what apples are good for what uses and what tastes, and we have a different apple for every taste. Make sure it's the apple that we want to take home. We don't want to throw it on the ground after we pick it, so we want to make sure it's the apple we want to take home. This one looked great, right? We're going to lift it and twist it until it comes off in our hands, just like that.
Tougas Farm also has pumpkins grown right on site.
We usually plant the pumpkins in May. Depending on the variety, they're usually between 85 days to 110 days from planting until harvest. So you have to time it so you get the right season when you're picking them.
Using their pumpkins for baked goods would be nice, but very time-consuming, so the farm uses a different option.
It's a lot of work to process pumpkins, and it actually tastes better, the processed stuff. So we make homemade pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread and some other pumpkin treats as well.
The farm has many acres, so they use a wagon for kids and for adults to get to the apples they want to pick.
So the wagon ride is for apple picking. The kids love it. We have some really nice wagons now.
If you don't feel like making a pie with your freshly picked apples, make sure you stop by the bakery.
Locally famous apple crisp, apple pies, pumpkin pies, homemade fresh cider donuts, caramel apples, homemade cookies, pumpkin breads. Sometimes we have apple coffee cakes.
With fall coming to an end, the farm will be closing for the winter.
We usually close around early November, November 11th, Veterans Day or so, depending on how fast we sell the apples. Our staff goes down from 60, 70 people down to just me and my parents and 1 full-time employee. So it's a lot of work for us to maintain all the equipment. We have to prune all the trees, we have to cover the strawberries with straw for the winter. It's a lot of maintenance and preparation for the next season. We'll be open in June, some years depending on the spring, late May, but early June for strawberry picking.
Andre Tougas and his family know farming. It's in their blood, and they truly enjoy every workday. For more information, visit tougasfarm.com and be sure to like them on Facebook for daily picking conditions on the farm.
It's a way of life to work on a farm, so I'm raising my kids here. I was raised here. I can't imagine doing anything else.